guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melly, and today I'm going to be bringing you part 2 as promised of the 20 plus free summer patterns that we're going to be doing. We're going to go ahead and start. Most of these are going to be Instagram patterns that you can find over there, and there's a couple of them that I went ahead and grabbed from YouTube since we're here. There is going to be a Canva link, so make sure you look for it in the description, and those have all the links for every single pattern that I talk about today. Make sure you give all of these lovely creators a follow. You make sure you interact with their post as well as save it for later for your convenience later on. Let's go ahead and get started. I love to highlight different creators, not just big creators, also very small creators who make different patterns. And I just like to use my platform to make sure that other creators are also known in this crochet community. So let's go ahead and get started. So I will be putting a photo right up here so you guys know exactly the pattern that I'm talking about. The first pattern that we're going to start with is a mini bee. This mini bee is by Chubby Crochet. It is so cute. It's so tiny. Like, you can literally make so many of these in keychains. I feel like this would be like a 10-minute make. It is so quick. I've seen so many bees, so this isn't the only bee. It's not the most unique. You know, there's a ton of bees, and especially free on Instagram. But this one, I just feel like the row count is so small. I can imagine myself making a ton of these in like skinny chenille or even in the fluffy yarn, and I won't get lost because literally the biggest row count is 12. So that's not bad. And then the amount of rows is 8. Not bad at all. And then making the wings, I think this would be like an easy make. You know, you can charge a little bit. You can make this into a keychain like a backpack buddy. You can incorporate it with another little backpack buddy, so it'll be 2 because this one's so quick to make. I just think it's adorable. That's the reason why I went ahead and added it on this list. And when I think of bees, I think of summer. Well, kind of springy, but going into summer because flowers, blooming, bees, you know, it's like springy summer, but I digress. Let's go ahead and move on to the next pattern. Next pattern, we're bringing back the little ocean animals, which is a patootie. I don't know specifically what this is. It looks like a little whale shark or something, but they called it a patootie. Is that the scientific name? I don't think so. But if it is, my bad. But this is by Yeti Crocheting. So cute. It looks like it is a little bit of a bigger project just because it is like palm sized. I swear if you use Bernat, it would be like this big. You know what I mean? Like a little bit bigger. You can put that in like your, I would say like $15 to $18 range, but everybody's different. Don't shoot the messenger. I live in a rural area, so my prices are way lower than anybody who lives in a bigger city or state. So I'm just saying my prices would be a little bit lower than a lot of people's. The next pattern that I'm going to talk about is this crab. It's called the king crab, and this is by Amigurumi. I haven't tried this pattern in particular, but it is so cute. I love the little claws that they're like sitting up. I don't know, I just love everything about it. The little belly patch, and then since it is a king crab, what's a king without its crown? She went ahead and added a crown, and she put a little queen crab, like a little pinky crab. Like, I love that. I love the photos of this one. I had to use it in my thumbnail. So cute. She did a good job. It is a bigger plushie, but a lot of people like bigger plushies. I don't know if it's completely no-sew or if it's low-sew. It looks like some sewing would be involved in it, just me looking at it. I didn't click through every single instruction for this specific pattern, but it looks like some sewing is involved. It doesn't look like terrible though. And I just love the eyes. Like, you could just make it into like little anime eyes. I think that's adorable. I think the eyes that I made for my little diaper babies would fit perfectly. Let's go ahead and move on to the next pattern. So these next few patterns are like summer-esque. I would say when you change the colors and when you make them into like fruit animals, I think that gives it the summer vibes, but you can definitely change the colors and make it into a fall, winter, spring vibe. And that is this little dragon pattern, and it's by Yuval's Crochet. This is so cute. To me, in this photo, it makes it look like a little lemon dragon. So imagine if you were to change the colors and the wings, and it would be like a little watermelon dragon, a dragon fruit dragon. Just any fruit that you can think of, I think would be adorable, especially if you add like a little lemon to it, like a slice of lemon. Even the wings kind of look like lemon sized or lemon shaped. I think it's the perfect pattern and it's free, so definitely check it out. The other pattern that's like, to me, summer-esque, if you were to change the colors of the pattern, is this Triceratops. It is by My Universe 64 and it's so cute. I think, like I said, you could make it like into a watermelon by changing like the little frills. Maybe you could make the entire Triceratops green and then the little frills pink and then have little black seeds in them. I think that would be so cute. Or you could do like a dragon fruit themed with like white paws, a little pink body, some like black seeds everywhere for dragon fruit. So I mean, there's a bunch of ways to turn animals into like a summery kind of feel, and I think the best way of doing it is by creating them into little fruits. I think it's so adorable. Let's go ahead and move on to the next pattern. I know a lot of people incorporate flowers into spring, but I feel like it's summer-esque as well. So obviously I had to put a little daisy in this lineup, and this is very cute. It's by Maine Amigurumi. Have you guys seen like those tiny bouquets? I think those are so cute, and this would go so perfectly. She does make it in acrylic for you guys who love to make things in acrylic. I applaud you. I used to use acrylic, and I mean, you get rope burn right here. Like whenever you're however you hold the yarn. I can't even. You guys are superheroes. I love using acrylic, especially when I want a plushie more detailed. Lately, of course, as you can see, I've been using a lot of chenille yarn, like a lot of chenille yarn. But I do have a corner that has nothing but acrylic. But the rope burn is insane. Like, I'm not crocheting to be tortured, you know? I digress. Flowers. This is a cute pattern. Make sure you look for it. Make sure you check it out if you are interested in making little flowers for the summer. The next one that I want to talk about is a flower turtle. Just last week, I had Miss Blue Beta on this 20 plus free patterns as well, and this is her bigger turtle. It's a 2-in-1 flower turtle. It's so cute. It's a whole lot bigger. It's like double the size of her mini turtle. So it just depends on what kind of vibe you're going for. If you're wanting like a big turtle or if you're wanting a little turtle, regardless, she has both up on her Instagram if you want to look at them. They look very detailed. She is a really good pattern designer, and I really do enjoy her work. This is something I'll probably make the mini turtle, not this big one, but if I ever have the inkling, I know that I have a big flower turtle pattern if I need it. The next one by Blue Bina, she went ahead and made this flower doll. This is a bigger project. Like, the more you look at it, the more intense it seems. But at the end, you'll have like a reward feeling for finishing this little doll. I say little, but it's huge. I mean, it looks pretty big, but it's adorable. She went ahead and did it in like this little fluffy yarn, and I think it looks so cute. He just looks like something you would cuddle, you know? It looks as big as a 4-year-old. Do I know how big a 4-year-old looks? Not really, but like 2 to 4 years old is how big this one looks. It's so cute though. Definitely test it out if you want a bigger project for summer, or you know, like, I think that would be adorable in a room. The next pattern is this little, it's a mini leggy froggy pattern. Now, we've seen the infamous leggy froggies. I think they were from All From Jade, and people started creating their own little patterns kind of reflective to that. This one is like that, but it's a mini one. It's square. Apparently it says it's a quick 20-minute make, so very cute. This is by Softly Crochet. I think it's cute. I think I've seen a lot of people put these on keychains, so definitely take a look at it. It's a cute little free frog pattern. The next one on my list is by Therapy on My Hook, and it is this little floppy sun. Of course, why would I not add another sun pattern in my free summer Amigurumi Crochet pattern list, right? I think it's cute. It looks like it would be made very quickly. I love the floppiness of the legs. I have like my own free patterns that are like floppy legged version, just legs, no arms. I think they look so cute and like nubby. So if you want to check out any of my free patterns, you definitely can. I haven't came out with a summer pattern just yet, but by next year I'll be adding my own pattern. Like in my part 1, I did add my little Baja, the little baby crab pattern. This will be coming out in July. It's not out just yet, guys. not out just yet, but it will be coming out in July, and it will be a free pattern. So very cute, and it stands up on its own. I talked about it in my part 1, but just in case you didn't watch that video, I'm sharing with you guys now. Make sure you watch part 1 because there's a lot of great patterns. A lot of those were smaller patterns than these. Right now I'm like going through like bigger patterns. They're still just as great, and I think you definitely should give them a try and just take a look at them for yourself. All these amazing creators made all these patterns for free for you guys to enjoy, and I just think it's amazing whenever the crochet community is able to just share with everybody else. They're like hidden gems because there's some free patterns that none of us know about, and I think we should be more of a community and share all the good patterns that we see and that we know. That is what my channel is about. I just want to create community, and I want all of us to kind of know all of these amazing designers. So let's go ahead and move on to the next pattern. Okay, the next pattern is by Happy Little Loop Crochet. I actually have 2 patterns. We're going to talk about the first one first, which is another sun. It's called the Sun Sprout. I think it's adorable because she incorporated like a cute little leaf moment on top of the sun's head. Like I said, I'm a fan of the leggies. This is so cute, and she uses like the skinny chenille, which I love skinny chenille. So it shows you how big it would be in skinny chenille. Now it doesn't show you how big it would be in like a regular chenille yarn. I'm assuming it would be like double or triple the size. So this one looks like it's about this big. I think with the chenille it would probably be like this big. You guys let me know if you guys have tried this pattern or if you guys are adding this to your list. Definitely let me know how big it turns out. I would love to know because this thing looks tiny. The next pattern by the same creator, by Happy Little Loop Crochet, is this cute little flower friend. So imagine if you were to make Blue Bina's big flower doll, and you would make this little flower friend, and she was like hugging the doll friend. She had a friend of her own. Would that not be cute? Or that would be like her little baby sister. That's so cute. I definitely think someone should do that and take a photo and send it to me because I think that would be freaking adorable. I can just see it now, how little it could be. Like it's in her palm of her, or her little sprout of her arms or whatever, because her arms are like little leafy. They're so cute. Like I think those two would pair together well, and I think they would be adorable. Of course, I had to incorporate a little strawberry bookmark, and the reason I'm doing this is because I have a booktube channel, guys. I don't know if you guys have heard. You've probably heard me talk about it like over and over again, like, Melly, yes, we get it. I'm going on a rant, but yes, Melly, we get it. You got a booktube channel. Girl, stop talking about it. I won't stop talking about it. It is Mellyinspired, and I love books, guys. So why would I not make this strawberry bookmark for the summer? I do want to like dedicate a whole video of making bookmarks and seeing how many I can make in a day. I think that would be very nice. And I also need to make some for my friend's daughter, so that would be cute. I think she would love a little strawberry bookmark. I think it would be adorable. So I'm definitely going to be using this sooner rather than later. So I know this is definitely in my summer collections box on Instagram. I would definitely be using this. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is a little flip-flop keychain. This is by Hook Stories. It's so cute. You can make it in multiple colors and it would look adorable. They have it set on little keychains. Of course, that's the best way to sell a little flip-flop. I swear, I feel like this would take like 5 minutes to make. I feel like they would sell well, especially during the summer, or if you're like near a beachy area. I think a lot of people would buy that. Next we have Jenny's Crafty Creation. It's a little ladybug and it's so cute. Look at the little face, adorable. I don't know if it's no-sew or low-sew. It looks like you would have to sew on the head at least. I don't know about everything else. It looks like she used felt for the spots, so that may be something to consider. You would probably have to sew on little spots if you don't want to like make anything from your Cricut in felt or whatever, unless you're really good at like cutting out circles, which I am not. I'm terrible. They end up looking like ovals. Okay, so moving on, I wanted to put these little chubby chicks on here. It's by Chanel's Crochet. I'm pretty sure I've talked about these in a past video before of like amigurumi patterns as well. But these are so cute, and they could definitely, I could totally see these during the summer, specifically because of their little strawberry hat. I think it's so cute and like so fresh and so like summery, and it's free. Like, why would you not try it, right? It's so cute. They even have the little frog one. I really want to make these, especially the frog one. I think it's adorable. You can easily change that into a mushroom. And then they have the little strawberry one. The strawberry one is my favorite. The next pattern that I want to talk about is this adorable like flower lion. It is by P.O Crochet, and I love how vibrant this photo is. Like, it's beautiful. Like, this is my aspiration to be, like, to have the twinkling lights in the back whenever I do move out. I want to have something like that, but I think it's so cute. I love the tail. I love everything about this. I just think it's adorable. I don't know how long it would take. It looks like it's like a medium-ish plush, but it's so cute, and it's a free pattern, so why would you not go try it? The next couple patterns that I'm going to talk about are all patterns on YouTube. So if you guys don't have an Instagram, don't worry, I got you. I got a couple of summer patterns for you. I really like these patterns. I'm hoping and crossing my fingers that if I ever do make them, they do have like a PDF that I can go and purchase, because as much as I watch YouTube videos, I'd rather read it than, that's the way that I comprehend things. I'd rather read it than to, you know, crochet along. So I really hope they do have PDFs like on Etsy to purchase. The next pattern is by My Woolly Nook here on YouTube, and it's this low sew cupcake frog. Apparently it's like a great market make. It's so cute. It has a little cherry on top. She labels them up as cupcakes, but I just feel like they look like little ballerinas with cherries on top. I feel like that is very summery. These little frogs look like they're ready for summer, and I think they're so cute. They're so chubby and chunky. I just think that makes like for a great summer. That's just me. Cupcakes, great summer. The last couple of patterns are from here on YouTube, and they're by Chubby Cheeks. She has 3 different videos. One of them is for a crochet beach set, and I mean, it incorporates a ton of like beachy items, like from a surfboard to a beach ball. Like, I mean, it incorporates everything. You definitely should check it out. I think this photo shows a couple of those, but it does not give it justice. I definitely think if you like wanted to go all out, this is like the video for you to watch. The next pattern is by the same creator. It's by Chubby Cheeks, and it is this crochet fruit baby turtles. Like, so cute. A kiwi, a dragon fruit, a watermelon. Like, you just think of anything and she has it. Like, she has it made. I think it's adorable. Definitely check it out. And the last video from Chubby Cheeks that I would recommend you guys to go and watch is definitely all the seashells. I mean, what is summer without seashells? I think they're so cute, and she makes several of them. There's even like a starfish in there. Like, I just think this is like the epitome of summer, and like a beach, relaxing. I'm not going to the beach this summer. I'm just like living vicariously through all these crochet summer patterns that I'm like rounding up for you guys, but that's okay. I can make my own beach here, like a little mini beach with like all these little beach sets and like the shells everywhere. That'd be so cute. But yeah, that is going to wrap up this video, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully I am not just like boring you to death, but hopefully I kind of gave you the message of definitely try these patterns out. They're free. Some of them are on Instagram, some of them are on YouTube, and we just want to pass the love and support all of these wonderful creators, because they did decide to make these patterns for free and post them for you guys to use for markets and for your own, you know. Definitely give them a like, a follow, a share, and make sure you save it in your collections for later, because if you don't make it this summer, you may want to make it next summer. You never know. So I definitely love using the collections tool on Instagram. But that's going to wrap it up. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you subscribe before you leave today, and if you haven't watched part 1 of my summer patterns, make sure you go and watch it, because it's 20 plus other summer patterns that you may be interested in. I enjoyed all of these patterns and like researching and looking for them. These are like some of my favorite videos to watch because they're so informational, and I appreciate the people who take the time out of their day to make a video like this. So yeah, I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in next week's video. Bye guys.